Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. It is IJF. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning back, welcome back. Before I get started, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on my other social media platforms because it does help out a lot. I don't know if you guys heard about this news, but a girl named Skylar Mack, an 18-year-old pre-med student at Mercer College, was sentenced to 4 months in jail for not following, coronavirus regulations or quarantine regulations in the Cayman Islands. And I just want to break this down a little bit more and why we should kind of adopt the Cayman Islands rules to quarantining in America. So let me roll the video and then we'll talk afterwards.
The story of an American teenager facing jail time in the Cayman Islands for breaking the Caribbean nation's COVID rules. Skylar Mack left quarantine early to watch her boyfriend compete in a jet ski competition. Now she's paying the price. Deborah Roberts has the story. Good morning, Deborah.
Good morning, George. The Caymans, an island of about 70,000, hasn't really been hit hard by the coronavirus. About 300 reported cases, a handful of deaths. But officials are determined to keep the virus at bay, so they're taking a tough stance against this American teen visiting from Georgia. This morning, trouble in paradise for an American teenager facing 4 months behind bars for breaking COVID quarantine rules in the Cayman Islands.
She was taken to court. She pled guilty to a single charge of failing to comply with Regulation 3 of the COVID-19 regulations.
According to officials, 18-year-old Skylar Mack traveled to the Caribbean island on November 27th and was required to quarantine for 14 days. But just 2 days later, after testing negative, she allegedly left where she was staying to watch her boyfriend, professional jet ski racer 24-year-old Vanjay Ramgeet, compete, who was also arrested and charged with aiding and abetting. According to reports, Mack removed the wrist monitor given to visitors arriving on the island after calling the public health department to have it loosened.
She's able to take off the bracelet the following day and attend a jet ski event.
This video capturing the event where Mack and Ramgeet are said to have interacted with some people for more than 7 hours without masks, leading to the quarantine of several families at the event, officials detaining the two. The couple initially ordered to pay a fine and perform 40 hours of community service, but prosecutors, believing that ruling too lenient, are now appealing the decision and pushing for a 4-month prison sentence.
Skylar is the last person we thought something like this would happen to. And the fact that this can happen to a kid like her is scary.
Her grandmother says Skylar, a pre-med honors student, has tested negative a few times since arriving on the island. Both Mack and Ramgeet appearing before court, apologizing, each with a letter. Mack writing, "I made the biggest mistake of my life so far. I want to take this opportunity to express my deepest apologies to both the government and the community of the Cayman Islands." Ramgeet saying, "I should have known better than to put our community at risk as I did."
4 months for breaching isolation when you were negative. Why did she have to be the example?
Mack's family is pointing to those negative tests and saying that she is extremely remorseful. They argue that in this case, the punishment doesn't fit the crime. George?
Okay, Deb, thanks very much.
So sis not only went to a different country that is operated by black folks, but she thought that she could behave the way that she does in the United States in another country. And that's the problem with Karen and their privileges. They think that because they have the skin that they have and some of the privileges that they have in America, that they can take their little asses down to other countries and act like a bunch of buffoons. And I hate to bring this to my old video. This kind of reminded me, not as severe, of the little boy who went to North Korea and basically disrespected one of the statues there, and he was thrown in prison and ended up dying. And for me, I personally didn't really feel, well, I did feel bad a little bit, but not that bad, because the thing is, you cannot operate like an American, aka an idiot in other people's countries just because you think the world is your oyster. And for me, I think she deserved everything that she got. Luckily for her, they did reduce her sentence to 2 months instead of 4 months, and her parents and family did pay the fee that was supposed to be paid, which I think was some outrageous number, which was thousands of dollars, which, hey, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, America, I think we should start implementing laws like this, because at the end of the day, if you don't care about your safety, you can't care about other people's safety. And this girl decided to basically disregard another country's rule because A, she thought that she was gonna get away with it. B, she thought that her skin could get her out of it. And C, she did it because she's young and a fool and in love. And I'm happy her and her boyfriend both got caught. And let this be a reminder to anybody who goes to another country and think, hey, I'm American, or I have a passport from a westernized country, aka Europe, or like I said, America, so I could do as I want, and I'm gonna get away with it. No, you're not. And shout outs to the Cayman Islands for saying, you know what, you finna do some jail time. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Hopefully, little girls like this one, who are from, America, with the skin color that she has, I hope you guys have learned your lesson. I hope you guys are taking notes, okay? I hope y'all are taking notes. And like I said, shout outs to the Cayman Islands, because to me, for you to think that you are going to put other people's lives at risk because you just want to hang out with your boyfriend at a jet skiing competition. I didn't even know that jet skiing was a sport that made money. I thought it was just a pastime thing people did on vacation, or just do when they have, a body of water next to them. But I guess not. But certain people can make money out of any type of, idiocracy. Again, all I have to say is shout outs to the Cayman Islands for saying, look, you might not care about yourself, but you definitely are not going to put our natives in a situation where they can't work anymore. Cayman Islands make their money because of tourism. So imagine her going outside, coughing on a bunch of people and causing people to get sick because she wants to be around a bunch of idiot boys because they're on a jet ski. Again, that country is majority black. So them getting sick because this, Karen, this baby Karen in the making, wants to just hang out with her ugly little boyfriend so they can watch jet skis and participate in competitions, was a no-no. And again, her grandma can plead all that they want. They can plead all that they want, but look, lock her ass up and teach her a lesson. Now for me, of course, I don't want no harm being happened to her. I don't want any harm towards anybody. That's just malice and not my thing. But yes, show her that she cannot come into this country and just say, look, I'm American, all right, I'm a baby Karen in the making, and I do what I want. Not on our soil, baby, no. No, you go do that back in the United States where it's allowed, but in our country, clink, 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 you're going in the cellar, okay? But anyway, fam, let me know how you guys feel about this whole situation. I thought it was hilarious, and I think this is what other countries, if America doesn't want to follow through, I think this is what other countries should do, especially countries that are operated by people who are not Kens and Karens, if you know what I mean, okay? And that's all I have to say about the situation, okay? Anyway, fam, as always, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on my other social media platforms, always. Oh, and Merry Christmas to you all. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.